Hey, good Sunday to you traders. I'm Stock Analyzer from StockHideout.com, and a few of you have been asking me for particular chart patterns instead of just regular charts that are bouncing off RSI indicators or MACD indicators, something like that. So on Friday we had some people in the chat that wanted to know how to find ascending triangles, what they look like. So here's an example: DRYS, Dry Ships Incorporated. This stock is currently trading at $4.67. It was up just about 2% for the day at the close of Friday, October 8th, and this is a perfect example of an ascending triangle. And what the pattern is basically is you have higher lows, but you have a top trend line that basically goes horizontally. And typically on an ascending triangle, the stock will touch the top trend line 3 times, and typically on the 4th time, if the stock is strong, it'll break up through. Sometimes it does it on the 3rd, sometimes it does it on the 5th, but right around the 3rd or 4th time, as the stock starts to gain higher lows, the momentum builds from the downside, and the pressure starts to push the stock up to the top trend line. So DRYS is an example right here. We have the top trend line sitting basically at $5. We have the bottom trend line sitting at $4.30. You can clearly see here that the lows started forming at 392, and then we had 402, and now we have a low that was formed on Friday that was right around $4.55. Now that basically what happened was that came down to fill that gap right there that was caused just a couple weeks ago when the stock closed right around 450. The high of the day was 455. The next day it opened up at $4.80. So we came all the way down there, we closed that gap, and now what we look for is a possibility of DRYS moving back up, testing that top trend line right around $4.99. And if it breaks through, not shown on this chart, but the 200 moving average line is sitting right around $5.10. So to wrap this up here, DRYS, we have solid support at the 20 moving average line, which is at 440, but more importantly at the bottom trend line, which is at 430, and resistance is at $5, which is the top trend line. That's going to be the very important key area to break. If it does, keep your eye on that 200 moving average line at $5.10. If you have any more questions about DRYS or looking for other hot charts, you can come check us out at StockHideout.com. Hey, and as always, good luck and happy trading.